What's up, guys? It's Ricky, and y'all remember the video we made about the Sangoma who was rebuking Gogo Maweni, right? Now, I'm on a page right here. As a matter of fact, you can actually see that from the time when she made that video, which is right about here, so which is this video right here. From the time when she made that video, she's really doubled down on her views, or really tuned it. so she went in deep on this particular matter. Is that she had show with the daily Christian commentary videos? Tonight in Dabazomoya we are there. I've said this to you guys before. In Dabazomoya, where they are speaking about spiritual things, we are over there just listening in on what it sounds like for us to get people to understand the truth of God and his relationship with them, because hey, there's too many views out here. Now, the last time you'll remember, this was the first video she made, went viral.
This is a message to a woman who calls herself Gogo Maweni, who claims herself to be a Sangoma.
Okay, so that was the video. She went in deep, saying she's narcissistic, and she said also to question the spirit that she's listening to. And so, yeah, she said a lot. Okay, and so since that video came out, went viral, it's at 1 point something mil, there was a next video where she starts to show the evidence of what she means. And it's this one.
Will work. No.
So basically, Gogo Maweni is in a consulting thingy situation. And in this consulting, basically, she says that she vows that nobody will work after she's done with them. After she has completed her work of bewitchment, however you call it. After she's done with what she is doing with them, they will not have work. They will just be out there useless and all that kind of stuff. And her comments are,
Maweni, sekweqile ntombazane.
it's enough.
Sekweqile, you're over the cliff. Awume kancane.
Wait a minute.
Awume nje kancane.
Just wait.
Hambe uyokwelashwa. Akuseyona indlela le osuwenza ngayo.
It's not the way this one that you are doing.
Akuseyona indlela.
It's not the way.
Sengathi nje futhi ungangayibiza ngesangoma ngoba
It's like she wouldn't have to actually call herself a Sangoma, because
isangoma esibulalayo mina ngisazi ngazo.
a Sangoma that kills, she doesn't know that. Now, we all know that the Mandams do practice these things in secret and stuff. And so, some of them, they don't speak about it. Some of them, even when they're on their videos and they're talking, they kind of go hush-hush. They say, Julil. They start saying, Julil. So they do practice this form one way or another, maybe not publicly. She just says it, maybe to scare people off her or whatever, but
Ngazumthakathi obulalayo.
so only a witch is the one that kills.
Kanti-ke vele
And truly,
uma ngabe usuwumthakathi
if you are a witch,
into leyo engakungenisa ngisho enkantolo.
so that's a thing that can actually land you in the court of law. An interesting direction. This sounds a bit like what we were saying about the case of Events in Panyan, where you hear people who are claiming to have been witches in the case out there proclaiming it publicly. Okay, they have testimony videos and everything. This can land people in court, she says.
Uyaboshwa umuntu oyisigebengu
A person gets arrested for being a criminal, basically,
uthakathayo.
for witchcraft.
Awume nje, awume kancane.
Just wait.
Hambe uyocela emsamo ukuthi bakukhombe kumuntu.
Go and ask Msamo. I think Msamo, is it where they get initiated? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all can tell us, what is Msamo, down in the comment section.
Ozokukhipha lolu hlanga
Who will take this particular thing out of you,
uthakatha.
of witchcraft?
Ngoba manje kuyedlulela kuyaphambili.
It's getting worse. It goes on forward. And so that's the video. That's another video that she made right after making that video. But then she kind of went a little bit into the subject of being sent to prison, particularly for this type of things. This is criminal, must be captured, sent to prison, basically, she says.
Out loud or yikhuluma.
Please, if there is anybody from the animal rights, please intervene in this woman who claims to be a Sangoma, who claims to be a healer, who is killing people, who is spiritually harming people, publicly declaring herself a spiritual sorcerer.
Okay, so these things we've asked, are these your ancestors? That's the first question we asked. Are these your ancestors? Because one might say they are. One looks at it and says, this is extremely harmful. You're not dealing with your ancestors. You are a danger to society. And so you have a situation like this come up, and basically, she says, no, now you're dealing with something that's criminal. It needs people to get involved. The same way I asked the question, are these your ancestors? Is that what you can claim and proclaim publicly? She says, we got to ask you questions over there. Now, there was another video, I think this one. I'll leave it on this one because there's a lot she has done.
I bewitched you.
And this was on another TV show where she actually gets interviewed. And what did she say?
I bewitched you.
I bewitched, clearly, in her own words. So I kneel down and I use the muti to do what? To give people misfortune and whatnot. So she goes to say, I will not deny that or so forth. So her commentary on it is, where are the police? Where's the law? She has said it herself that she is a witch. Is witchcraft, big question, is witchcraft no longer a persecutable crime? Because we see people claiming it publicly on television. They are confessing to ruining people's careers, ruining people's lives. Is this not absurd that we have now accepted? When does a person get arrested? They must have done what? A question. We are asking. I'm asking. Let the law. Let the law look at this person who's claimed to be a Sangoma. Now, that's the video that she actually then made. So she doubled down over the particular matter. Now, you can see the questions that we raised are the same questions that are being raised. And they have a version of it that they might say is pure, it doesn't involve all these dark spirits and so forth. But at the end of the day, the question has been raised. The people you are dealing with, these beings that you are dealing with, these beings that you are supposedly sacrificing chickens and what and all these things, are they truly your ancestors? Are they your what? Are they your ancestors? As these questions has been stated before. Now, members and colleagues over there are now asking roughly the same question. I'm just going to abandon the camera because that camera likes being it likes being a nuisance. That's the old Canon. I told you guys the software there is funny. It stops every single 2 minutes. But that's why we're getting rid of you. And so the question has been raised. Are these truly your ancestors? The ones that are ruining you or bringing you to ruin or bringing you to devour other people because you had a disagreement with them? Are these truly your ancestors? These are questions that women them still have to answer. Are they going to answer them? They don't seem to be bothered by it. So she has asked the questions. Of course, she might have not asked them from the route of following doctrine. She's asking it as a colleague, or she's a colleague. She's asking as a colleague over there. As we ask it from a position of doctrine, and we say something is wrong with these teachings, people need to think about what's being said. The questions have been raised. It's not like there isn't the questions are there. The point or the question that we should be asking the people that are listening is, what are you hearing on top of the questions that you are? But I'll be very glad to hear what y'all guys think on it. And also for the people that believe in these things, ancestral worship, whatnot, ancestral honoring, killing chickens for your ancestor, all this stuff. Are these your ancestors? We did a video called The Doctrine of Idlozi. Go watch that video and tell me what your thoughts are on it as we put it out. Because from us, we put it out from a doctrinal position to say why we should not be engaging ourselves with these spirits. She is saying from a practice perspective, this is criminal. Interesting.